In today's video, we'll discuss adding components to your estimate. Now I know what you're thinking. What is a component? A component is an organizational tool allowing you to section your estimate by room or by phase. Components keep items together under a common title, and they show a subtotal for each particular section on your proposal. This allows you to organize a multiple part estimate on your proposals for your customers. If you have a small project, you might not need a component. But for larger, multiple room estimates, you may want to section your estimate using components. So here we see an estimate I've already put together for a kitchen and bathroom estimate. Up here at the top, we see the title of my bathroom section. And then we see the description for the bathroom just below that. Below that, we see all of the line items included in my bathroom. And then we see a subtotal for the bathroom specifically right here on the proposal. Then there's a line break, and then we see my kitchen section listed below. We see all of those line items listed below the kitchen, and then we have a subtotal for the kitchen section just below. So how do we set this up in Clear Estimates? Well, the first step is to head back into Clear Estimates and make sure you're on your Projects page right here. From your Projects page, scroll down to your alternate and component list, which you'll find right here. From the Component tool here on the right side, click the plus to create a new component. That's going to take you to this new window, and we can see that we're in a component because component is highlighted in blue up here at the top. The next step is to title our component, so we can do that by clicking the title up here in the top left. Just below, we can add a description for this component just by clicking the project description field right here. If we scroll down, we'll see the same options for adding parts and templates to our component as you'd see on the main projects page. For a quick guide on adding parts and templates to a project, click the link above. For the sake of time, I'm just going to quickly add a kitchen template to this component. Now I've filled in my component with parts from the library using a template. If we click back to main project up here in the top left, it'll take us back to square one where we can see the full contents of our project. Here on the projects page, you'll see all of the parts that are in your estimate, regardless of whether or not they're in a component. You're going to see all of the parts in the project listed here. But you can tell a part is in a component because it will have a component ID over on the left side, such as C00 or C01. If we scroll back down to our alternate and component list, we'll see that I have two components set up, C00 for my bathroom, and then we have C01 for my kitchen. So again, up here in the project parts, we see all of the parts in both components, but it specifies which component they are in. Scrolling back down to that list, if we want to edit any of our components, we can open them up using the pencil. And if you want to delete a component, you can click the trash can. After everything looks good, you'll be able to come back up to the top and click View Report and Print to PDF to preview your proposal and see how those components look. And of course, we can always scroll back down, open up any of these components using the pencil, and make any adjustments to the line items there. So just to recap, I'm going to head back to the main project here. When you're ready to create a component, first make sure you're on your projects page, scroll down to your component tool, click the plus to create a new component, and add in your parts and templates as needed.